Good morning, everybody. Yeah, it is Saturday again. I don't know how many people are going to show up, but if you're still snug, warm in your beds under a comforter, looking forward to a full on lovely day, I hate you. I'm jealous. You bastards. Ah, No, sorry. I'm just kidding. So apparently, Shooty got this mean, evil guy who can't act and was the worst. Everything since Whitaker has gone downhill. This terrible, destructive influence on our life has received a Critics' Choice Award for Best Actor in a Series. Also, yeah, the malarkey continues. Um, I looked at the photos again. Yeah, from filming. Yeah, TRR. Maybe the title of that episode is The Red Robots. But what are they doing? Who knows? Um, it just makes me think of Red Rocket gas stations from Fallout, um, which a lot of people didn't realize was kind of an insane joke because, well, Red Rocket is a slang term for a piece of anatomy on a dog. And then you just happen to find in Fallout 4 your first companion is a dog. But nonetheless, it is a good day. Like I said, of course, we got a great Christmas lineup coming. We got, Joy to the World. We got, the re-edit of and colorization of the War Games. And people go, how come you don't mention Doctor Who Unleashed? Because I forgot about it. Well, yeah. The thing is likely from what I'm hearing, Series 2 is going to air in May. You'll probably get a decision by July or roughly in July as to what's going to happen. The thing is this. You've seen the ads Disney Plus has put out for Doctor Who. If the show sucked, if the show was bad, if it was a terrible investment, why are they going through all this trouble to advertise, what's coming up? If they're just going to ditch it. So, yeah, that's why I die laughing with all these people going, that show is a diversity nightmare conceived in wokeness. And I'm like, well, Star Trek all the way back in 66 was a nightmare of wokeness before anyone used the term woke. Look at that whole stage of Kirk, Spock, McCoy, and them diversity hires. Oh my God. Ugh. It just astounds me, all the shit they come up with. Then you had that one actress not too long ago. I'm the first female action lead, you see, and it took time for them to get over it. I think it was that Jennifer Garner, whatever, not that Jennifer Garner, Jennifer, whatever that girl is from the the Hunger Games. Almost said the War Games. Jennifer Lawrence, I believe. There's a character. No, yeah, it's like, you know how many female lead action heroes there were before you? I'm probably misquoting, but it just makes me die laughing when they think they're the first at something, and it's like, just like that evil, feminist nightmare we call, aliens. uh, yeah. Like I said, RTD does do that. He loves spinning the media. The media. What the heck's the media? Sounds like club media. We don't want to talk about that. He loves spinning the media. Loves, throwing things around and then smacks himself on the back, later on going, ha, ha, ha. But that's just how he is, Yeah, Jennifer Lawrence. Oh my goodness. I know I'm not one of my favorite actresses either, Jennifer Lawrence. So they're just handing her roles there for a while, hand over fist, that I don't think she could even handle, to be honest with you. But like I said, I don't like to believe everybody is truly evil. Well, there are a few who definitely were, but it's just amazing me. It's amazing to me that everybody is throwing screaming fits about the show still to this day. Doctor Who, and it's like it's not doing anything the show hasn't done over the past, how many odd years now? 61 years. Oh, goodness gracious. I like that. It's like, does that mean that Wonder Woman, the TV series, was a woke nightmare? That, mighty, ISIS. I remember ISIS back in the day, and not the terrorist organization. I mean the TV show. Female-led, female-led superhero series. Bonjour, comment. So, no, I don't speak French. It's obvious, isn't it? Okay, I gotta find that one now. Thanks, Roger. I know, that's what's sad to me. It seems like YouTube, TikTok, and a bunch of other places have just become this swirling pool of negativity. And that's all they do is complain, 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 yet they get millions of subscribers and millions of views. And I'm like, oh, goodness gracious. It just flips me out. I'm like, ugh. Like the world's coming to an end because, that like Trump got reelected. I'm like, we survived the first 4 years he was here. We'll survive it again. Trust me, we've had far worse presidents. I'm not kidding. Read your history, Americans. And I don't really swing one way or the other because, as far as I'm concerned, if people actually read their history, pretty much most presidents, other than one or two exceptions in the last few decades, not really much change is going on. Oh yeah, Lilo and Stitch. It's a woke nightmare. That alien has brought an evil disease. He's brought an alien wave of feminism. Oh. But, there were, just like, I kind of predicted and I knew, when Shooty got the job, people were going to whine, complain, scream, and just like they did for Jodie Whittaker, because, neither one of them is a white British male. And it's just, it's not that all these guys are screaming racist. It's just they're used to something being traditionally the same. And the problem is, with Doctor Who, the only way it has survived this many years is because its ability to change. If you don't start changing a little something, tweaking something here and there, the show's going to stagnate, and then it is going to get taken back off the air. Here's the thing about doing stuff on holidays. Someone just asked, will you do the Christmas Omega Files? I don't like doing things on holidays because I think people should be spending time with their families, spending time with their loved ones, not going on a podcast to yap about a show. Now, if I can put one together for maybe after Christmas, yeah, then we'll talk about it. Yeah, John Barrowman has been canceled. Yeah, like I said, yeah, it's just sad too because he got canceled over something he did years ago and already apologized for. And that's the way of the world now. It's like we found a tweet from when you were 10 years old where you said something controversial. Let's read this, shall we? My favorite crayon is the color brown, and he's like, that is racist. He was what? Oh man. Yeah, Stephen Amell. Like I said, he was, just speaking about Stephen Amell briefly. He was the one who was extremely pissed when they found out they were doing a Flash movie and hired another actor to portray the Flash. And why the hell they bother doing a Flashpoint movie and all that is beyond me because you hadn't even established the Flash as a character yet in your universe. Other than, well, he popped up in that movie. Yeah, I really enjoyed that trailer. I'm looking forward to it as usual. And like I said, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. You can't just sit there, based off a couple of images and a clip, and a couple preview clips and go, that show will suck. It is going to be the worst thing to happen since, I don't know, a lot of old Roger Corman movies. Oh, but okay, here's the thing. And we're going to say this one more time because you guys know this. This is for those people who may be just joining and watching. Disney cannot cancel Doctor Who. Even if Disney pulls out, I can name you right now, probably all, counting off my fingers, with none to spare on one hand, at least how many other streaming services will hop on that, like, vultures on a roadkill. Wait, that was a bad reference. I know. I think it's rather bad what's happening with John Barrowman and all that. It's just we have put people under a microscope so much now that people are under a magnifying glass so big. It's like, I'm afraid the sun's going to come out and you're going to get burned. But it's like, exactly. It's a whole nother planet. They keep pulling up the overnight ratings for the BBC and going, see this? This is proof the show now sucks. No, see this? This is proof that people are now watching it on anything other than that channel. There you go. It's like, duh. It's not the same market it was even a decade ago. But, even if Disney says no, as I said before, I've already got, how many others will co-produce the show? It's not, it's still a moneymaker. It's still, literally a cash cow. It's not a big failure like everybody keeps saying because they keep making that self-fulfilling prophecy. It's going to suck. It will die. Like they're a bunch of bad, what do you call it, carnival acts, fortune tellers. Okay, why do I sound tin can? It's probably because I'm in a tin can. Well, there isn't really any carpeting up here because of the way this car is made, so you are going to get a little bit of different sound quality than you would in, my old car. Like during the summer, if I really wanted to, I can pop these off. And you can ride around roofless in this sucker. But I really don't want to try it. Because knowing me, I'll forget to put the top back on. It'll start raining, and but okay. So, yeah, it's just sad to me they're going to go to the theaters now with the Mandalorian and all that, and they should have just kept sticking to the series, because the series was pretty damn good. There were things in Series 3 I didn't agree with, but at the same time, it was still pretty damn good. So, having no problems with the Jeep whatsoever. Matter of fact, I even played around with, oh God, I was about to say, I even played around with this thing down here. That don't sound good. Mommy, the fat man's talking, looking at his nether, saying things. And I actually got the 4-wheel drive to work, without destroying it. So, because that's one thing, I've got this car. Do I really want to tinker with that? Because I don't want to break it. Ugh. But now I know how to, how and when to shift it in the 4-wheel drive, what gear to use, and all that, blah, blah. So, because the 4-wheel drive option on this thing is manual. The transmission's automatic, but the 4-wheel drive thing is a manual deal. So, oh, well, I just looked at the time. I got to get running in. So, everybody, please be kind, be calm, be safe. Enjoy the rest of your day. I have to go stumbled forward and surrender 9 hours of my life that are supposed to be mine in the name of mandatory overtime. 2 words to me that should have never been allowed to be put together in the history of mankind. Well. Take care, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your weekends. We'll see you again on Monday. If I can hit the button. Okay.